I'm
not sure if I want to.
Well, go on.
It's cold water though.
It's alright.
Han är helt vanlig. Nej, det är ganska dyrt nere i havet så det är kärpan ser det. Men har faktiskt sett i små öar i fjärran. Det är såna grejer.
Go and pick it up. You can pick up the snail.
Where is this thing?
There.
Is that real?
That's real. You can pick up the shell. He went inside. It's a bit soft on the top. The sides are hard.
So where is his heart?
Does it have a heart?
Does he have a heart? Must have a heart. Has he got blood?
They have a heart. They have all the organs.
Organs, okay. So where would be the heart?
The thing you see here is the mouth.
Mouth? Where's the mouth?
In the middle here.
Can you zoom in?
There's not any mouth.
So you can see, look at another starfish that's a bit easier to see, not that one. It's the same thing for all starfish. It's fine.
Look, the snails come out of the shell.
Here you can see, this is the mouth. And in right this white part here is its stomach.
What do they eat?
They eat dead material, so shrimp, dead fish, dead crabs, everything really. And right like around here is its intestines, and its heart is connected to one of the legs. I don't know which
legs.
One
okay, how many legs do they have normally?
the normal starfish only has 5. This one has 10.
Wow.
The reason for it is because if you feel, let's say this starfish when it's out of the water, it's kind of hard on the top here.
Yes.
This one is really soft. And the reason for the many legs is so it can move quicker than the rest of the starfish.
Do they move around much?
Oh yeah. Right
How long
now,
are they? How long do they live?
it depends. They very rarely do starfish and fish in general die of old age. They usually get eaten. These ones can. The ones.
They're not going to be eaten here. You must live a few years.
Yeah, they. This one, I think this one is 3 years now, and I'm expecting there's. It's kind of like the crabs and the lobster. They really don't have any reason to die because they reproduce or
Regenerate.
Regenerate themselves.
They have no reason to die.
No. So in theory,
Old age, like we old age.
they don't get that. They regenerate. So like a lobster, in theory, can live forever. They never do, but in theory they can do it. But I think these ones can live around 10 years normally before they start getting too slow or getting too sick or something, die of that reason. But when they're in an environment like this, the thing that kills them are people touching them, being too rough with them, or other starfish, the crabs, poking them and killing them that way.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So what's this one? This one is...
That's a hermit crab.
Oh, so it's not a snail.
No.
Oh, right.
The cool thing, this shell here is it's their house. So, but what they do when they're small, that they find a small shell, and then they move into that one, and then they grow.
And then
big.
find a bigger shell.
Yeah, and then they go.
There's the shells lying around, they go in it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And when they get too big, like this one is starting to get too big, and especially this one, we have to place out a bigger shell for it. And
where do you find the shell from?
Anyway, there is these kinds of shells are laying all over because of hermit crabs. They find the shell with a snail in it, and then they eat the snail and take their house.
Oh, they eat the snail?
Yeah.
And take their house?
Yeah.
Oh, this is really bad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's bad again.
It's a cool
Somebody
thing,
coming to your house, throwing you out and eating you, and then taking your house.
But it takes a while. Come on. No, I didn't want to do it. It looks kind of like,
It just drops off, does it?
yeah.
Oh, it's coming out. Look,
Oh.
it's come on, it's come on.
It's turning its shell over.
Yeah. So from this area you see here, he has kind of like a snake body or an eel that goes all the way and warps around in the shell.
I see.
So when they're out of the shell, they're like this long.
Oh, wow.
Really? Cool.
What do they eat?
Everything. Everything that's died and laying on
How
the
do you
bottom.
feed them? When do you...
I feed them every morning with some pieces of shrimp. Every animal in this aquarium here eats shrimp, so that's what they get.
Oh.
And they're flesh-eating plants. So what they do?
Plant?
Yeah. So what they do is the shrimp comes swimming and it gets stuck in here, and they like tickle it a bit, and it just swallows it like this. And then eventually it's going to close all the way up like this one, and he's going to take his stomach and fold it out and swallow the shrimp and fold it back in.
Wow.
That's what he's doing now. And then he releases a toxic chemical that liquefies the shrimp, and then he just sucks it up.
So that is actually a plant.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Anemone in English.
Anemone.
Sea anemone.
And are some of them poisonous?
Yeah, but none of them in the Norwegian ones aren't. I mean, they have poison, but it's not strong enough for us to notice. But the shrimp will notice the poison.
Shrimp is dead.
Yeah. But like if I take my hand like this and hold it there for the rest of the day and the night, I might become a little bit red. But that's just about it.
Or just putting some sort of acid on you or something like that. That's how I know.
They have like the tentacles here have the same build as jellyfish. So they have like, if you put it on a microscope, it's like very, very tiny sharp things that point into the skin, and then they deliver the poison through those.
Yes, welcome to the seal bay. This is maybe the largest sea pool in the world. It's around 6,000 square meters. And we have between 12 and 14 million liters of salt water here. We change about 6,000 to 8,000 liters every minute. And the seals we have here is most common species around the Norwegian coast. It's harbor seals, and you can find about 7,500 of them. That's including the ones that live on Svalbard. Yeah, här kommer den. Yeah, actually we have 4 harbor seals there. And the one is splashing, that's Sophie. She's 36 years old. Before she lived in an aquarium in Denmark with another seal, Sylla. And these two are the only ones who's been in the wild. They were found at the beach in Denmark for many years ago. Så steinkobberne er den tallrike bestanden vi har, sammen med havert, som er en litt større selart. Vi finner ca. 7.500 av dem, inklusiv dem som bor på Svalbard. Og på den nordlige halvkula så finner vi mellom 350 000 og 500 000 dyr da. Ja, den er så sulten i dag. Hæ? Er så sulten. Ja, så sulten. Ja, godt. Selene ute og jakter, og så kan jo denne arten her dykke ned til 250 meter. Han kan ned i 30 minutter av gangen. Og det er ikke vanlig at de sover på bunnen, det ser vi ofte. Og de er jo forholdsvis raske. Dere ser ofte når de svømmer i bassenget, så svømmer de opp ned da. Det gjør de også når de jakter. Så svømmer de over bunnen, og så jakter de oppover, slik at det er vanskeligere for fisken å få øye på dem da. Yeah, these harbor seals, they could dive to about 250 meters outside in the water and stay down for 30 minutes at a time. Sometimes you see them sleep on the bottom here. It's normal for them to do that. These 3 here, they were born here.